The United States' position on the world stage has been relinquished, surrendered, given up by Donald Trump. We are no longer the leaders in anything in this country, in this world. Nobody wants to turn to us for a peace deal. Nobody wants to turn to us for a trade deal. They don't trust, and they can't trust the United States of America as long as MAGA is in control. And V from Under the Desk News here is going to explain to you how things are about ready to get even worse than they already are.
It's Sunday night, and I'm in Boston because I've got Harvard stuff to do all day tomorrow. Relations between the United States and the rest of the world are about to get even more uncomfortable, if you can imagine such a thing. This will come to a fever pitch during Trump's State of the Union speech this Tuesday. However, today, while you're likely watching the Oscars, here's some of the things that went down. After Trump's disastrous meeting with Zelensky, there was a summit of European leaders held in London. They took this picture to present to the world that they are united behind Ukraine with or without the United States. And for folks who are out there going like, good luck without the United States military, let me share this with you.
What if Europe cuts all ties with United States? You think United States runs the world? Think again. First off, Germany halts $84 billion in auto exports, shuttering 376 BMW, Mercedes, and Volkswagen dealerships across America. France withdraws $97 billion in aviation contracts, devastating Boeing's supply chain. The UK freezes $174 billion in financial services, paralyzing Wall Street. Meta loses 210 million European users. Google loses 446 million, and Microsoft's cloud services collapse as 89,000 European businesses terminate contracts. Apple's European sales of 42 million iPhones annually vanished. The Pentagon panics when Italy closes 7 major US bases. Germany shuts down Ramstein Air Base, and Romania blocks missile defense systems. The dollar crashes against the euro, with Spanish goods now costing Americans 227% more.
Trump is continuing to believe Russia when they tell him that they're going to negotiate with him. They like him. They respect him. They don't. Russia's the bad guy. Surprise. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I thought we all understood that. And no matter how much Russia plays in Trump's face, he will never believe that they don't love him. Like right now, when Russia and China are trying to hire disgruntled former federal employees that Trump fired as intelligence for Russia and China. Despite threats that Russia seeks to attack us, the Secretary of Defense has ordered the Pentagon to stop offensive crypto operations against Russia. Stop tracking threats from Russia? Why would we do that? I don't know. Why would Tulsi Gabbard fire 100 NSA intelligence officers based on evidence from a far right-wing activist who told her that they were all in a transgender sex texting cult? I mean, like, what are we even doing? When is it enough? Who stops it? Here's how they're talking about the United States on UK television news.
It's Russia that's killing people. If Russia stopped fighting, if Russia wanted to end the war, if Russia stopped fighting, Russia could just stop fighting. There wouldn't be a war. No one would be killed.
And that would be
hey,
great.
our job done. Yeah, but why doesn't the West take that to Russia?
Ultimately, maybe that's what the negotiations are.
Which part of Britain would you give away if we were invaded and you wanted to negotiate peace?
None at all.
Oh, so we wouldn't give away any of Britain. But there's no need to give away a bit of Ukraine.
Hang on, it's not us giving it away, Julia. Right? It's Ukraine, and
Ukraine doesn't want to give it away.
Of course it doesn't. But ultimately, as everybody said, it is Zelensky's decision. But ultimately, we've got to stop killing people.
If we were invaded and our close allies in NATO, like the United States, basically supported us for a bit, but gave us just enough support so we could actually not lose, but with not enough to win.
Yeah.
And after 3 years, whoever was president of the United States said,
to try and negotiate a solution.
So at which point Donald Trump, let me finish. Says, we're going to have a negotiation. We're going to let the Russians, whoever invaded us, keep part of territory. Just to clarify, just how much of British territory would you be willing to give away in those negotiations?
Ultimately, in Northern Ireland, there was a negotiation to stop the killing. It involved horrendous compromises that lots of people didn't want to make.
Give away territory.
We stopped killing people.
We didn't give away territory.
That's also correct.
We didn't give away territory to invading wars. That's a ridiculous analogy.
It's a completely valid analogy.
Sorry, who invaded Northern Ireland?
Wars stop when people stop killing people.
No, wars stop when one side is defeated. Sorry, have you heard of the Second World War?
Yes.
Did we negotiate the ending of the Second World War?
Have you heard of there are lots of other wars where ultimately people negotiate a peace. Otherwise, you just carry on. How long are we going to carry on with this?
Falklands.
Yeah, Falklands we won.
Oh, yeah. We didn't just negotiate with Argentina and give them some of the Falklands.
Yeah, but there's
Why
plenty
not?
other-
Why not? That would have stopped the war, Richard. Why not?
Look, ultimately, we won that war, but there are other wars where it's a negotiated settlement.
Because it's not our problem. Except it will be our problem when Vladimir Putin thinks he can take any territory of any country in Europe that he darn well pleases.
And that's why the negotiation is about what is the strength of what is put in place to stop him going any further. That's why I've always said...
What's going to stop him going any further? We've just said, you can take Crimea, you can take the Donbass.
That's the whole point of the negotiation. Is Ukraine going to join NATO and therefore benefit from the Article 4? Well, that's the point of the negotiation.
Well, there's no negotiation, is it? Is there? There's no negotiation. The Secretary of State
clearly don't
already
understand how President Trump works. He starts out in one position. That doesn't mean that's where he settles. The whole point of a negotiation, you set out positions and then you work out where
You know what you don't do in a negotiation? Set up a position where you've given the other side everything that they want.
And that's not what I suspect.
Literally what they've done in the last 24
I completely
hours.
disagree.
I just thought Reform cared about national borders.
We do absolutely care about national borders.
Apparently not all of them.
But
Okay.
equally, we don't want to carry on killing people. We're not killing people. But ultimately, somehow, the war has got to stop. It's gone on for 3 years. How long do we keep it going? A decade? 2 decades?
How long would you fight for this country?
Until I'm dead.
Well, exactly. That's what Ukrainian people
But-
would ideally do if they were given support.
But
that
actually-
war could have been won a long time
Have
ago
you-
if
have
we'd
you-
given support.
Yeah, but there are lots of Ukrainian people who would like to find a way to end this
Yeah,
war,
okay.
including the president.
Let's not use up all our time on this. I'm disappointed in
I'm
people
not
who believe in
disappointed at
national
all about
security. But there
trying
we
to
are.
explore ways to stop killing
Right.
people.
Look, well, tell your big mate Donald Trump to tell his big mate Vladimir Putin to stop killing people. Then we can solve that problem like that.